Good evening. Hope you've had a good day. So I've got an idea that I wanted to run past you, and I wanted to get your feedback as to whether you think it'd be a really cool thing to do, or rather if it'd be a really cool thing for you to do with me. Yes is your answer. So what is it? Okay, I've got some really exciting stuff coming up in the next, I'm looking in the wrong place, I've had the camera over there. I've got some exciting stuff happening in my business over the next few months. We're doing some big changes in terms of business plans and stuff like this. And that means that I'm going to have to be doing lots of planning and taking lots of action. Now, it's all very well doing this on your own, but it's much more fun when you've got other people to do it with you. So I thought that I would share my kind of planning and action taking adventure with some of you guys, and then you can get involved if you want to. So how does it work? Essentially, it's going to be a 4-week business blast, and we're going to blast through. We're going to be going all guns blazing at everything. So the beginning of it, there's going to be a smallish group of us that's going to be going through doing it. At the beginning, we're going to be looking at our big goals, what we want to be achieving. Now, for some people, it might be financial. For other people, it might be something else. So it could be that you want to bring in £1,000. That's a pretty good goal to start with for this particular challenge blast thing that we're going to be doing. So £1,000. Some of you might think that that's too little. You might want to hit £10,000. Whatever it is, that's fine. We're all going to be working on our own stuff. You might want to grow your list. You might want to get 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, whatever it is, we can be working on it together. Because what we're going to do is we're going to start at the goal, we're going to work back from there, we're going to create a plan together that we're then going to take action on every day for 4 weeks, and we're going to smash through our goal and make it happen. So the 4 weeks will include, we'll all be together in I'm going to set up a private Facebook group where we can all hang out, and we will be checking in every day. We will be holding each other accountable to everything that we're doing. We're going to be doing kind of a daily plan of what we need to be doing. Ideally, we're going to be looking at maybe half an hour, an hour's worth of stuff that you're going to be wanting to do on your own business, because this is about taking action and making actual change in your business, whether that's a short-term change or a long-term change. The things that we're going to do in the time are going to be things that you can then reuse later. So the idea would be you create a template for the 4 weeks blitzing your business, and then you can then have a rest, and then you can hit it again in the future, and you can keep that going. It's about creating a positive plan for success. We're going to be tracking our progress, so we're going to create measurable that's fine, Anita, you can watch it back. We're going to work out what our measurable things are going to be, whether that be the £1,000, £10,000, whatever you want it to be. And then I'm going to set you up a spreadsheet. We're all going to be working on stuff. We're going to be keeping track, and we're going to be holding each other accountable. So we're going to be celebrating wins. I'm going to be in the Facebook group. I'm going to be sharing what I'm doing. We're all going to be in each other's corner, cheering each other on. Now, clearly, there's going to be quite a lot of effort involved on my part, but also on all of our parts. We're going to be working together. So, and the people who are going to benefit most from this are the ones who aren't yet hitting that £10,000 a month, blasting through, doing well with their business. It could be the people who are maybe hitting 500, 1,000, a couple of thousand, maybe up to £5,000 a month. I'm completely projecting my own thoughts into this. But my point being, the people who will benefit the most from this are probably going to be the ones that can't afford to spend oodles and thousands of pounds on doing stuff. So I want to keep it as affordable as I can and be realistic with it. So my fee is going to be £47 a week for 4 weeks. So you're going to pay upfront, or you can pay week by week. But the plan would be, the whole point of this is that you will be generating the income to more than cover this. I mean, in an ideal world, you would be paying a couple of £100 to do it for 4 weeks, and then you would get £1,000 back. So that, to me, is simple maths, and it's all good. In terms of how achievable it is, obviously it's going to be different for everyone. If you've a completely new business, you've got no clients, I know it's 100% achievable to hit £1,000 in a month. I have done it myself. The Kickstarter, we got nearly 11,000 in 30 days. So And that was just last year. And then when we did the Movember thing back in 2014, we got £8,000 as a team. You know, it wasn't just me, it was loads of us, we were all teaming together. But that's the whole point. When you're not doing it on your own and you've got other people to do it with you, it becomes easier. Not only because you are not just struggling to do it on your own, you're not experiencing it on your own, but you've got other people who are going through it too. We're all going to be in there together saying, God, I'm knackered. Is it only 2 weeks in? We've still got another 2 weeks to go. But we can then celebrate. We'll be going, yay, do you know what? I've totally smashed it. I've got it in 2 weeks early, or whatever it might be. Or I need some help. What can I do now? I need some ideas, etc., etc. So it's all about doing it together. I'm excited about doing it. I'm excited about doing it with other people and us all sharing in that kind of adventure together. But the key is taking action. If you are thinking this is going to be one of those things that you come into and then you don't take action, then you're not going to get what you want. If you approach it with the, I'm coming in, I'm going to take a big deep breath and I'm going to go and launch myself at this adventurous challenge, and we're going to smash it, then you will be able to do some really cool stuff. You would probably be amazed at what you could achieve in 4 weeks if you really put your mind to it. And with us there saying, come on, have you done it? What's your next thing? Push, push, push. Let's push ourselves. We've got to go out of our comfort zones. We've got to make those changes. You know, all that stuff that you write it on your to-do list is your kind of everyday, you know, I really ought to do this. I really ought to do that. And then if you look at it in the cold, hard day of light, no, that makes no sense. The cold, hard light of day, boof, nailed it. You will see that you aren't doing those things, and often it's because you're on your own and you've got no one there cheering you on and encouraging you to do it. We know that if we actually take that small action and we do it consistently, that it makes cool stuff happen. So if you would like to be part of this with us, we'll be starting on the 1st of April, if I can get enough people interested in doing it with me. And as I say, you'll be able to pay up front, or you can pay £47 a week. It's just 4 weeks. It's going to be a couple of £100. If enough of you are interested as well, then I'd be very happy, because I'm going to be doing it myself, to hook up a week before. So 1st of April we would be looking at starting. We'd meet up maybe the 23rd of March or something for a day, so like 10 till 2, 10 till 3-ish, where we will actually sit down and do a plan. And all I would say is just another £47 for that week as well. And then we can sit down and actually map it all out together on a plan, which would be really, really brilliant. We'd have a lot of fun doing that. So that is the plan. Some of you might be thinking, ooh, April, Easter holidays, but do you know what? The Easter holidays are a great opportunity for you to test it even more. If you've got kiddywinkles, then you need to either be planning in to that scheduled 4 weeks together, some time when you're going to be out, in which case you've got to take enough action before and after to make that week be okay, a couple of weeks be okay. Or you just schedule in that half an hour to an hour a day where you're going to take action and do these things with us, so that then it keeps you on track. Because ultimately there is always going to be something that is attempting to hold you back, attempting to stop you, an excuse to achieving stuff. And if you let that stop you, then it's going to keep stopping you. You just got to blast through it. So whether you want to do this or not, just go for it. You just got to kind of blast through these things. This is not a mastermind thing, although it will have a kind of feel to that really. It's more a 4-week blast to really kind of supercharge and rocket yourself. Gets, you know, it's like an injection of adrenaline to you and your business to make sure that we can create a really cool month going forward. I'm looking at notes and seeing I've done a little scrap piece of paper with some notes of what I was thinking. Of what's going through my head of sort of what we're going to be doing. But essentially, it's about creating a really clear plan and then actioning it every day for 4 weeks, and you would be amazed at what you can make happen. And if you're interested, it's going to be open to guys and girls. I've already got a guy Paul has commented, he's going to be doing it with me. And a few of the girlies are also come back and said they'd be interested as well. So if I get enough people interested, I will totally make it happen. You can do it with me. We can go on a big blasty adventure together. And it's going to be lots of fun. So just comment below or send me a private message and we can make it happen. It'll be really good fun. We're going to be doing it together. So there we go. If you've got any questions, whip them in the comments box below and I will do my best to answer them this evening or whenever you write them. I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye.